We are ready to rock and roll. My name's Brando Linick, and I'm actually going to be talking about a specific way in which, in this conversation, you can make your money grow. Now, I want to be very crystal clear. I'm not talking about a handout. I'm not talking about winning the lottery. I'm not talking about putting in no work and hoping that your money will just mystically, magically grow if you think about it, alright? I'm not talking to those of you who thought that that's what this video is going to be about. But I am speaking to those of you who want to make your money grow in a way that's controllable. In other words, the more work you put in and the more you apply yourself, the more you can make, alright? I'm going to give you a lead here in which you can do that, and ultimately the best tip I can give you up front here is building a business and being your own boss, because when you learn to make your own money, when you learn to build your own income, when you learn to make $1, you can make 10. And that is the most empowering way to actually grow your money, grow your revenue, grow your resources, so you can have time freedom. I mean, if you want to grow your money to spend more time with your family, you want to be able to take that vacation, that trip, buy that house, live in another country, the best way to do it is being your own boss. There's no better way to grow your money. And yes, you can go get a job, you can get 2 jobs, but you're not going to have the freedom and abundance and time that you'd expect if you're working all the time and someone else is giving you a handout. It's a slow way to grow your money out, and then after 60 years you can retire on a pension and a social security check. I mean, it's just not worth it if you're wanting freedom. So ultimately, the way I wanted to throw your guys' way when it comes down to this, I know we're rhyming here, but when it comes down to this, a year and a half ago, I was looking for ways to grow my income to supplement my income. I was working as a baker in a restaurant, just like I said, over a year and a half ago, 50 hours a week, wanted to do something. I knew business was the way to go. I knew entrepreneurship was the way to go. Traditional business just costed way too much, like tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I was looking at something that was a little bit more affordable, maybe a couple $1,000s, couple $100s to get started. And I knew internet-based business was something that could allow me to do that because I wouldn't need supplies or crazy overhead, just working from my laptop computer. And because of that, I just started searching on the internet, lots of searching. I mean, when I was on my breaks and when I was done my shifts at work, I'd be searching and scouring YouTube videos and blog posts. And then I finally, after like 3 months of doing this, I finally came across a person who was building a business on the internet, alright, which is the best way I can share with you, okay, like I said, because you don't have that overhead, and because they're able to get this business up and going without talking to their friends and family, without carrying inventory, without being an expert or a guru or having a college degree, because they're able to do this, which is not average or typical. You don't see average or typical people out there making incomes on the internet, but because they were creating unaverage results, I knew that if they could do it, I could do it too. They just worked their butt off in the beginning and they're able to create those results, so I decided to work my butt off. I decided to work really hard, really focused and determined, and it took me 3 months working really hard to create a full-time income business on the internet and grow my money to the point where it supplemented my job income, and I was actually able to quit my job. And I haven't worked a job since September 12th of 2014, and I will never work a job ever again, because I have the education and know-how to make $1 and turn it into 2. And my friend, I hope if I get anything across to you, it's not to guarantee you results, it's not to promise you results, but the best, most satisfying thing you could put for yourself, for your family, to have more time freedom in your life and be able to have peace of mind is learning to grow your own money that you can control. Not hoping that the market controls it, not hoping for a handout or a lottery, but actually learning to make it yourself. And being in business is the best way to do that. It so happened that for me, internet-based business was that avenue that I took, and it worked for me. And if it can work for me, it can definitely work for you. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Brando Linick signing out. If you'd like to learn more information about building a business and income on the internet, if you're coachable, you want to learn how to use the same system I've been able to use, connect with me on my site. I'll actually put a link down below. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll personally connect with you guys there, and I'll see you guys on the beaches of the world. And if you have questions or comments, put them down below as well, and I'll get back to you ASAP. But that said, appreciate you, and take care, guys.